today, but we do have things.
Good morning. It's Miss Joanne and
Hi, friends. Good morning.
Miss
Have a great
Julie. Yay! We want to say hi to everybody. Hi, Josiah. Hi, Omari, but he's in a therapy right now. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Lucas. Hi. Did I say Jeremiah? No, because I said Josiah. All these J's are killing me, guys. Killing me. Well, let's begin. I look crazy when I do that with my eyes, don't I?
We do have things.
Yesterday was Wednesday. Wednesday. What does that make today? If yesterday was Wednesday, what's today? You ready? You gonna sing with me? Hum, move, think it. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Josiah smiled and was moving his head to the music. See, that's that. You can do anything. So we said yesterday was Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What comes after Wednesday? I'm sorry, do you want me to move instead? Today is one of these days. Is today Thursday or Sunday? There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, or there's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Sunday and there's Friday, and then there's, what sounds better? Thursday, yes. Today is Thursday, which means tomorrow will be Friday. Friday. And as I look out my window again, I see that it's the same weather that we've had basically all week. Cloudy. Although it's supposed to rain later, but right now it's just cloudy. So we're going to keep cloudy up for now. We'll be optimistic that the rain's going to wait. We just have to be happy that we don't live where Miss Joanne used to live, up in the Berkshires of Massachusetts, the mountains in western Mass. They might get snow, a little bit of snow. So I'm glad I moved out of there. Beautiful country, but definitely more snow. Okay, so now we know that. I put it up here already. Today is Thursday. It's going to be cloudy and then rainy. I just put another piece of Velcro up here. And then tomorrow is going to be Friday. But we also need to know what number day today is. So I need you to help me count. It might be a little harder when you get up a little higher, but you can count the early ones with the smaller numbers with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What comes after 14? Remember, these numbers are in your tens. So how they go is they all start with the number 1. Because they're in the tens, they start with the number 1. And then they add the other number. So it was 13, which is a 3. 14, 4. What would come next? 3, 4, 3, 4, 6 for 16, or 3, 4, 5 for 15. 13, 14, 15. 15. 1, 5 goes next. Oh, good. I'm glad we have another yellow egg up. They were waiting a while. Look at that. How dare? Oh no, they have two purple. Okay, they're good. They're good then. As long as they have, you know, enough purple. So today is Thursday, April 15th, and that means we have one more day. That's tomorrow of school, and then this whole week right here is vacation week. No school, no coming to school, no distant learning, just vacation for you guys. I'll tell you a secret. I'm so jealous. I wish we had off too, but we'll be in here. Anyways, that's the days. We have been working on the number 10. Now we just talked about the two-digit numbers because 10 has two digits. It has a 1 and a 0. And that's where 10 is where all the numbers start with the 1 in front of them. But let's first count to 10. We have our blocks. That helps us know how many we're supposed to have because you're going to put 1 in each. Why does this seem so dark? Let me see if I plug it in if it looks better. Sorry, I just had to get the plug to plug it in and see if that makes it. I know on my laptop, because this is now my new school one, it makes a difference. Oh, that's bright on my end. I don't know if it made a difference your end, but it definitely made a difference here. Okay, now I can continue and feel better about it. 10. 1, 0. So we know that when we have these boxes out here, we put 1 in each box to count up to our number. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We used each box. Some sheets have a bunch of boxes. They don't kind of tell you this, but we're using the ones that have the exact amount so we can see what. So that's what 10 means. You see the number 10 written, but it's like 10. What's that mean? And this kind of shows you. Oh, it means I have this many. 10. And then we have been working on the letter J. J. What do I usually start with? J stands for Joanne, Julie, Jeremiah, Josiah. Oh, I have to say this because his name popped into my head. And our dear friend up in heaven, Justin. But we also have other things that start with J. Jacket. People have been having to put jackets on again. A little bit heavier jacket. It's supposed to be cold this weekend, or at least the next few days. Jeans. Some people, yeah, it's pretty much they're called jeans nowadays. Pants. We used to call them dungarees. Now I'm dating myself. Dungarees. And this was in the preschool room. It's the job. It says classroom helpers, but you pick your job. 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 That starts with J. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I just had to put this up here because I have someone's picture on there, which I'm not supposed to show right now. So, I'll put those back up in a little bit. And just trying to decide whether I want to review feelings and things like that or just move on to our lesson. I'm just going to move on to our lesson, I think. And today we are going to be working on, and we'll work on it more because we've got to learn larger or smaller. And this is from our News to You curriculum. Some say big, little, large, small. There's a bunch of different terms that you can use. But large, look how big that one is. And here's the smaller one. It only goes to here. And this, oh, it's our friend Travis Schaefer again who wrote it and drew the pictures. But we have some words before we go into there. I tried to buy a bunch of big and little things in the classroom, so we'll see if they work. But for right now, what's this a picture of? That's a picture of a car. That's what you get in. Someone drives it around so you can. Just wondering why that word's in here. Oh, okay. A bike. That's where you sit on it and you hold here. That's where you put your hands and you put your feet down here on these and you pedal, and it means the wheel goes around and it makes you go. So you can get from place to place on a bike too, but you have to, that's on your power, not like a car where you have gasoline and an engine. Bus. That's when everyone comes to school on a bus. Well, everyone in our class right now. The big school bus. And the wheels go round and round. I couldn't resist, sorry. Whoa, then we have a mouse. Some people have pet mice, but then there's wild mice. There's a difference. No, thank you. We used to have gerbils growing up, but, and my daughter had gerbils, but mice, I don't know, I just draw the limit there. Cheese cube. Oh, that's funny that they have that right after mice, because mice like to eat cheese. That's what Miss Joanne has for lunch today. She brought some cheese and crackers in. Cheese. Ooh, an ant. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. Oops, where is it? The little one stops to suck his thumb and they all go marching down into the ground to get out of the rain. Ant. All different kinds of ants. There's ones called carpenter ants, which are bad because they chew the wood and they can hurt people's houses. So what we're talking about on here, I'll get both of these up at the same time, is larger and smaller. They show you two different size cubes. Here's the, but this one is pointing to this little one, so it's smaller. This cube is smaller than this one. And over here, they're pointing to the other one, so this one is larger than that one. Smaller and larger, or small and large, big, little. Apple. Especially in the fall, apples. They grow on the trees and you pick them and eat them. A lot of wildlife like to eat them too because it's good for everybody. A marble. Now those are little. Oh, I had marbles too I could have brought. Those are little, it's really hard with my fingers, but they're like this size. Although they have a little bit bigger ones. And you play games with them on the ground. Marble. You roll them around, and I forget all the marble games we used to play. But those come in different sizes too. They have a really big one, and then they have the regular size ones. Uh-oh. I guess we're doing different balls here. A bowling ball. They're both balls, are both round, but a bowling ball would be bigger than a marble. What other kind of ball do we have? Oh, we have a golf ball. Maybe sometimes you see it on TV on the weekends. Bunch of men or women walking around, hitting balls here and there. Come in. And then, besides the golf ball, we have the basketball and the baseball. And those are all, they have different sports. Well, they play basketball and they play baseball on TV. Or outside. Then we have a tree. We've been learning a lot about trees, how they provide shade in the summer, keep us cooler. What, Omari? Maybe you're going to go over there and watch too. Flower. Oh, we've been reading a lot about flowers too and planting them in our garden. And we've also, I think we read something about we had strawberries. They grow and you pick them and eat them. And watermelon is another fruit. It has a big hard case around it kind of, and then inside is the red stuff that we eat. I love a good watermelon, as long as it's ripe. And we have a building. Then we have a chicken. Cluck, 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 chicken. I don't know. That's the best I can do. A horse. They live on the farm in a barn. And I don't know if we did this one or not, but with tire, that's the wheel on the car or bus. Something on the road is a tire. Now, let's see how much I can read, because Miss Julie's going on her break, so we put Blue's Clues on for these guys, and let's see if they're happy. Larger or smaller? Oh, can you fix his book for him before you leave?
Oh, yeah. I showed him some toys.
Oh.
Okay.
They're just going to end up on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
You know, before I read that, I'm going to do some...
I'm sorry. I took your... I'm sorry.
I didn't have that. I had another...
That's all I took.
And I didn't have that. That was, you took that because that was here. Why don't we do some of them are large and small of these things first so that we can see the real difference. We're doing larger and smaller. Here's one ball we have in the classroom. Some of these it might not be as noticeable, the difference in size, but... And there's another one. Which one is the large one? The big one? Is it this one? Or is it this one? This one is the large. This one is small. This one's big, little. Remember, there's lots of different terms you can use. You can give them that now if you want. Yep. No, go ahead. This is something they like to play with. You can tell because they're all tangled up, but a slinky kind of thing. We have this, which is a little bit bigger in size than this one. See, this one can fit inside of this one. Big or big? Which one's the big one? Big and little. Next we have our quack quack ducks. Quack quack quack. I'm afraid I don't want to squeak them over the keyboard in case, because we have to wash them and disinfect them. I don't want any of that coming out on top of the keyboard. We have our big duck. That's a pretty big duck. And then we have our little duck. Oh, I told you already. Sorry. See the difference in size? Look, I can put this one, and you can still see the big one behind it. Larger, smaller. Little, big. Then we have some squares. One is a little larger than the other one. Which one is the little one, the smaller one? Is this one smaller than this one? Or is this one smaller than this one? This is small, this is large or big. Fits right inside there. One more thing. 2 nesting cups. There's a little bit of a difference, but here's our 1 cup this size, and here's our other cup this size. Show it to you all the way around. One is bigger than the other, or I can say one is smaller than the other. Larger or smaller? Which one is the larger one? Large. Small. This is larger than this one. Just a second, Omari. I'll be right back. So I don't know how far we got with this, but this is the larger, this is the smaller. You can see it in all different ways. Larger, smaller. All right, now we'll read because sometimes it's easier to understand things when you can actually see them. Here you'd be able to touch them and feel them too, but it's hard to imagine things just off paper. A mouse, there's our mouse, is larger than a cheese cube. Do you agree with that? Yeah, he looks bigger than that. A cheese cube is larger than an ant. So here's my next question. Is the mouse larger than the ant, or is the ant larger than the mouse? The mouse is larger than the ant, or the ant is smaller than the mouse. Uh-oh, here we go. We have our different circle-shaped things. We have our marble, our bowling ball, and our car tire. A marble is smaller than a bowling ball. Yep, that looks smaller. A tire is larger than the bowling ball. That does look larger than that. So this is the littlest, this is the middle one, this is the largest. Large and small. I just have to fix something for Omari. Large and small. Oh, let me just pause my
Mari's
screen.
getting some new braces.
Yay!
Man.
I'm tired. Hopefully now we can finish the lesson. Miss Joanne's tired already. All these interruptions. Oh, we have more balls. A golf ball, that's the one where the people walk around in the grass and hit it, this little ball towards a hole, is smaller than a basketball. There's the golf ball, there's the basketball. You agree that this is larger and this is smaller? And this in the middle, the baseball, let's see. A baseball is smaller than a basketball. But the baseball is larger than the golf ball. Seems so complicated, but it's not. Ah, a tree is larger than a flower. Well, since it's full grown, yes, but when it first starts growing, it's the same. It's like a little thing like a flower can be. A tree is smaller than a building. There's your building. Yeah, it's smaller than your big building, but it's not always, because I had a ranch style house and I had a big tree in my front yard and it was higher than my house, so. But something like this, it would have to be an awfully big tree. Ooh, my favorite page right here. I can make fruit salad out of this. Strawberry, apple, watermelon. Oh, that's what I want because I'm very thirsty right now. An apple is larger than a strawberry. What do you think? You agree with that? That's larger than that? I think so. A watermelon is larger than an apple. You agree with that one? There's the apple. There's the watermelon. Watermelon is larger than the apple and is larger than the strawberry. The strawberry is smaller than the apple and smaller than the watermelon. Oh, here we're on our farm now. We have a big barn with the silo for the hay and stuff, for grain. We have a horse, and I don't know if you can barely see it, a little chicken right there. A chicken is smaller than a horse. Yeah, I agree with that. I know it's hard to see the chicken, sorry. I don't know, is this one any better to see? A little bit, but he's still smaller. A barn is larger than a horse. Yeah, I think you could fit quite a few horses inside of there. So the smallest is the chicken, the largest is the barn, and in the middle is Mr. Horse. He has one that's larger than him and one that's smaller than him. A car is larger than a bike. Yeah, that sounds good. A car is smaller than a bus. The bike is smaller than the bus. The largest thing on this page is the bus. The smallest is the bicycle. The end. There's some other pictures, but I don't know. They were harder to do because, again, they're pictures, so sometimes the difference isn't that big of a difference and it's hard to tell, but let's see what I can do. If I can open the baggie. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's a pretty noticeable difference. Good. So, we have some larger and some smaller pictures. Here's our ice cream cone. That sounds good right about now too. Ice cream cone. And here's another ice cream cone. You can see that they're different in size. One is bigger than the other. Or I could also say one is smaller than the other. Which one is bigger? Is this one bigger? Or is this one bigger? I want the bigger one. If you have a problem with big, you can say, boy, this one's smaller, and then you'll know that this one's bigger. Here's the bigger one. This one is the smaller one. Oh, I did all another ice cream cone. I can't handle two ice cream. Oh, I guess they're all ice cream cones. They're just different colors. Oh, okay. Well, then let's go back. I don't know what that is. All right, let's go back. Let's see, we did that one. We'll do this one, Miss Joanne's favorite. My favorite because it's chocolate ice cream in the cone and with sprinkles or jimmies, depending on what you call them. I grew up calling them sprinkles. In Western Mass, we called them sprinkles. I think around, I don't know about around here, but when we moved to Eastern Mass, they called them jimmies. I have two different sizes here. I want to know which one is the smaller of the two. Is this one smaller than this one? Or is this one smaller than this one? Which one is smaller? Smaller. This one is smaller than this one. There's less ice cream, less cone. This one is larger. So we all know, okay, we all know that then, therefore, if we were out, this is the one Miss Joanne would have to have. Except for I don't like sugar cones. Oh, okay. I couldn't figure out that. That's one more. Because they're all ice cream and it's like making me want ice cream. Let's have this pretty one because I like this flavor too. This one's a pretty green color and it has chocolate chips in it and it's mint. That's why it's green, although that's just it should be white, but they put a little bit of something in there to make it green. There's one of them. There's the other one. One is larger than the other, and one is smaller than the other. Hi, Josiah. Which one is smaller? Which one is smaller? I can get them closer side by side, but I'd have to cut them down more. This one is smaller than this cone. See the difference? This picture takes up the whole card, and this just takes up a little piece of the card. This one is larger, and this one is smaller. And that is our lesson for today. I hope you all enjoy it. I'd say have a great day. Well, you can still have a great day even though it's yucky out. So have a great day. Don't let the weather bother you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Miss Julie would say goodbye, I'm sure, but she is on her break. So I'll say it for her. Bye, friends. I wasn't making fun of her, but that's usually what she says. And now I'll say goodbye. See you later. Bye.